it's Tuesday, it's time for Pick of the Week. I'm Lady Lex UK and this is my selection from the week beginning the 18th of November. Last week I did a Pick of the Week and I also did a drunk Pick of the Week. Do not confuse the two. One of them is age restricted, one of them is available for everyone. The age restricted one has got lots of inappropriate language. I pretended to be drunk while doing Pick of the Week in a sort of response to Copper and the FTC and all the nonsense that is happening with YouTube. And I had a lot of fun doing it. If you enjoyed it, let me know. So I'll make some more if you like, but I don't really want to be doing it every week. But if you thought it was funny and you think I should do some more drunken Pick of the Weeks, then let me know. Otherwise, we'll just carry on with normal Pick of the Weeks and hope they don't get blocked by any overzealous FDC bots that might happen come January, or overzealous YouTube bots that could happen at any moment. So hello adult creators of the Dreamiverse, here is my Pick of the Weeks for this week. We'll start off with the elements and characters here, we have our artwork here, our movies, and then finally our games. As always, these are a mixed bunch of things, some of which may not be appropriate for children. So if you are a parent of children or if you are a child yourself, this is not meant for you. Right, so let's start off with the characters and elements. And today we've got just elements, I think. Right, 1967 Nissi Tatiguro. I think this is a made-up name for a car. This is based off the Nissan Gloria. It's a Japanese 1960s car. And here we have it. There we are. It's rather a nice looking 60s car. It's got a nice logo on the front there and its lights are all on. Good looking wheels, etc. It's sort of like a slightly small limousine, but very 60s in styling. I'm not very keen on that. I think that looks a bit messy. I'd remove that. I don't like the look of that. But the rest of it, very nice. Very nice indeed. So let's have a look at it in remix mode and see what the situation with it is. Okay, it's 22% graphics, which is quite high for a prop. So if you just wanted something that's going to sit outside, it can be reduced down. So if we just go into sculpt to detail, we can immediately see that these wheels... You can reduce those wheels down. This logo here, can we get into that? There's no reason for this logo to be quite so red. Let's have a look. That's got it down to 10% already. So there we go. Just by changing the wheels and that logo, and immediately that's way down to 10%. If you wanted to use this as a car that's parked and not with its lights on, that's easily done. You can zoom in, you can remove the lights like so. If you scope in, they are grouped. If you scope into the light like that, you can get rid of the glow, and that also gets rid of the glow on the backlights as well. So you just do so if I scope into this light and just get rid of the glow, that's going to do the front light. There we go, like that. And you can always change the colour of these if you want them brighter or whatever. But there you go. Now you've got a parked car. So you don't have to have the lights on. And there we are. It's a very nice car. So you've got a 60s scene. There's some cars that you have outside your houses or even driving down the street if you want to be, you want to move them along using the mover gadget or whatever. Right, more cars now. We have car, quickly made, brackets legend, Jimmy J75. So let's have a look at the cars. As you can see, this is a sort of 1960s version of a futuristic car. It's sort of a Batmobile style thing, especially with the black matte finish on it. He's called it the Legend. I think it's rather stylish actually. Got his own personalised number plate on that one, and the different colour schemes that he's put on the same car design makes it look completely different, and also different sizes of it. It's amazing how different just a colour can make to a car. And as a bonus, there's some other cars over here. Sort of a futuristic looking pickup truck with this sort of strange shaped front there, like a shovel. Sort of a Volkswagen-ish type look, I guess. But modern looking. It's really interesting. So they're sort of modern, almost spaceship style cars. So there we go. There's his pickup trucks. And there's also a chassis here. So if you're interested in making your own car model, there's a chassis for you to build upon. And over here he's got the tyres, the different tyre types, different colours and everything. So you could use these tyres as well. You just need to save those out. It's a bit hard to say how much thermo these are because there's so many cars in this particular showcase and the whole thing is 75%, so you'd have to check it out by saving one of the cars and separately, and then you can always get it down by using the optimizing tool like I just did with this car. Right, now we have Sandstone Window by Sooty Pinions. This is a very nice versatile prop. So this has been designed, it's a wall with a window with a nice metal grate, and it's sort of Moroccan, sort of Moorish look. So good for Middle Eastern or African or even Indian buildings. And each side has a slightly different effect on it. So this side here is, I guess, the indoors or maybe the outdoors with the smaller stones around the edge there, which it doesn't have on this side. So this looks like this is the rougher edge. And then you've got this lovely patterned edge here. And if we turn up the other way, we've got another patterned edge and another pattern there. So each side has got a slightly different pattern. So if we go into remix mode, and I'll just turn one like that and then clone it a few times. You can see you can make a nice block to make interesting floors, walls, decorations. This is all very nicely done and it all matches up, it all ties up together really, really well. So this has been obviously done on a grid, done properly, and it's very versatile as a prop, and you can make a whole building out of just this one piece. You might want a piece that's not got the window in, but I'm sure you can make one just by going in, taking the window out, moving these bricks around and make yourself a solid wall. And it's only 4%, which is excellent. 4% thermo, so you can use that to make a lot of stuff. Now we have a television screen by Ramki Banazuka. Now, Ramki sends me a lot of stuff, his and other people, so thank you for that, Ramki. And you can do that too. If you see anything in the Dreamiverse you think I might like, what you think I should show on Pick of the Week, send it to me. It doesn't have to be yours, it could be anybody's. If a lot of people send me the same one, it's got more likelihood of actually being in Pick of the Week. But here we are, it's a very nice flat screen TV. What I liked about this one was the back. Lots of attention to detail here on the back. That really looks like the real sockets that you'd find in the back of a television set. You know, there's for the signal wire, and you've got USB sockets and all sorts. Very good. A nice realistic looking television set. And if we go in and have a look at the thermo, 4%, so not high at all. There we go. Nice television screen, and you can always paint on that if you want it to have actually picture on the screen, or you could even animate, put an animation on there, do an animation with the paint tool, stick it on there. I did a Pac-Man thing, so you could always add that. In fact, should we try it? Let's add it. Let's remix. Let's see if I do Pac-Man. we go. So I've got a Pac-Man animation here. And I can stamp that there. There we go. Something similar to that. You could animate something and then stick it on your television screen. Or even just interference pattern if you just want a television screen that's... You see that a lot in horror games that are made in Dreams. Right, now we have the artwork. Now I wasn't quite sure what to put this under because this is a category of itself. It's a sort of educational... an educational video, I guess. It's how to make a carousel. And it's a beautiful carousel. Let's just have a look at it. Helicozy. Carousels, an inside look. So we've got some nice music by The Beastly Baby. And he's used horses that were sculpted by a fat carrot. So it's a combination of lots of different people's work. Let's just turn the music off so you can hear me. Right, so here we have View the Carousel, or How Does It Work? So we'll view the carousel to start with. And it's beautiful and bright and shiny and the sort of thing that you'd find at the fair or at a theme park. Everything's working exactly as you'd want it to. You've got different cameras so you can see the galloping horses do their thing. It's fantastic. But the best thing about that is this part. I love the way that everything comes apart. And then they puts it all back together one bit at a time, explaining what each of the bits does. And this is just fantastic. So this is not just talking about how to make things in Dreams, but how things are made in real life, how a real carousel is made. And it's fantastic. It's a great educational piece for Dreams. It's really clever. Really great idea. It's opened the way for other people to make other educational things in Dreams. I've been umming and ahhing about whether or not to do some cooking things. I thought I might do some recipes in Dreams. This has sort of inspired me to maybe have a go at that. So I might have a go at that. Make a chocolate cake or something. I'd like to share my grandmother's recipes. Because once I'm gone, it's all gone. Which would be a shame. My nan was a great cook and she wrote out a load of her recipes and they're all lovely. And I've got no one to share them with, which is sad. There you go. So, there we are. Casseroles? See, there we go. I'm thinking of food now. Carousels, an inside look by Helicozy. It's really good. Check that out if you want to know all about carousels and how they're made. Right, artwork again. Temple Caves. This is a set by City Pinions. And I believe... if that piece, that gate, that doorway with the window in it, the wall with the window in it, isn't part of this, it's certainly the same style. So it's nice to see when I've chosen a piece, an object, see it in a scene in situ. So this is a very Moorish, again, Moroccan-looking set. It's a temple. And it looks amazing. It's very full. The use of light is extremely good. And there's lots of water effects in here that are excellently done. This is good, where the water runs out on this grate here. Look at that. He's thought of a lot of things. It's great. I just love it. It's really nice to see. There are people that specialise in set design and prop design. If anybody is willing to give me some sort of masterclass in how to do this sort of thing, because I can make props, but I can't. I'm very bad at set design. So if there's anybody out there that's willing to help me improve my set design skills, I'd appreciate it, because it's the one thing I feel I lack skill in. But this person does not lack skill. This is a very, very lovely set. Very impressive. Let's just go down here and have a look. There's a waterfall down here that's worth looking at. it'd be nice if some of these fantastic sets had games put in them, but I mean, I appreciate the fact that logic and creativity doesn't necessarily house themselves in the same person. So you need to get a team together to make a game with a fantastic set like this, because it's not always the case that somebody can do both. And getting together with people to make things can be problematic, I know. I've tried. And people's lives get in the way. Look at this. All these fantastic water effects. Look at that. It's so good. I love the grates. Look at the little lights reflecting on the ceiling of this cave. It's just gorgeous. Beautiful. Well done, City Opinions. I really liked that. Right, here is a bit of moving graphic art by... Now, how do we pronounce this? Martin Itidk? ITDK? I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce that. Martini? Tidick? I don't know. This is a Star Wars fan-made thing. Now, I don't normally show copyrighted things, but I felt that this was slightly ambiguous, I guess. I mean, it's not as if it's a picture of Darth Vader, is it? So let's have a look. It has got so much depth to this and style. It looks fantastic, and the stills that he put up on Twitter were excellent. This looks so good. So an animated picture in the Star Wars universe, though completely originally thought through, I would say. Really nice. Excellent. Right, talking about excellent, here is well, I'm going to call it a movie, although you have an interactive character to walk about with. Really what's going on is a movie, and there is a piece afterwards. So if you've seen this before and you stopped it when it went all black, you missed out because there's an extra bit. So I'm going to play it through, and after the black bit is the extra bit. And it's making me quite excited for 2020 and what is coming next. So let's play. So we have this nice Japanese schoolgirl. Just going to school, I guess. There's the Media Molecule offices. And then all hell breaks loose. Uh-oh. There you go. So much excitement. And if you stopped it there, if you thought that's it and then exited, you would have missed this bit. Now, this impresses me because how have they done this bit? It's all in slow motion. Slow motion is not something that's easy to do in Dreams in any way. It's lots of cut scenes of things going on. This is the most amazing thing. It's like a proper cut movie. I don't know how this is done. This is so exciting. Lots of people involved in this particular thing. Sculpts, music, animation. International, I feel. Lots of different sorts of names in there. Some Japanese, some not. that's that whole video done again, but in slow motion with the different camera angles, and it's like, oh my goodness. Well, if that doesn't make you excited for the future of Dreams, then I don't know what will. That's fantastic. And I'm sure we're all looking forward to seeing more of that. I don't know if it's going to be interactive games or whether it's going to be movies. Either way, I'm excited. Seventh Doll Machina by Bukuro-chan and all the other people whose bits and pieces they used to make that. It's just flabbergasting. The way things are going with Dreams now, it's amazing. Right, onto the games then. So we have The Golden Monkey by YLE Lebensens. Follow the adventures of Caesar, a brave young monkey ready to take all the risks to lay hands on the Golden Monkey, a work in progress. So there's not a completed game, but it's quite a nice little platformer. Again, an apology because it's not a finished item, but I do like the emojis. The monkey emojis at the bottom there in his fake loading screen. So he wants to make sure everybody knows it's not completed yet, so don't complain. That's basically what he's saying. It's got a really nice menu screen. I'll just go straight in and play. I like the fake language. The way this book's done is clever as well. Really good. And there we are. They're in the world where the temple is, all in colour rather than black and white. I thought it's just really well done. I love the beginning of this. Nice use of emojis and drawing, paint work. And a nice user interface. There we go. So, of course, we're collecting bananas because we're a monkey. What else would it be? Ooh. There's some nice little animations in here. But what I like is the main game mechanic here is you collect runes that give your character special abilities, and you choose those special abilities with D-pads. So at the moment we've got water ability. So if I press R1, it gets his staff out and it gives you a spray of water out of his stick, and that will make these mushrooms grow so you can get up to higher platforms, which I think is really neat. I really like it. Not 100% sure how it's done actually. It's very good. There we go. So there are other runes you can collect that have different abilities, but you've got to make sure to select the correct one for the different things you need to do. So this is the air rune. You can double jump, but you can only double jump if you select it. So if I try to double jump now, nothing's going to happen. I have to select, and now it will. He will do a double jump now. So I can double jump against this broken bridge here. There we go. Got me across. There's some bananas. Banana. There's fighting down there. Can we do that? Ah. Press square to attack enemies. It's an interesting way of spelling enemies. Check your spelling when you make things, people. You press square, square, square to make a combo. It's easier to hit an enemy when you aim it. Enemy only has one in, by the way. When you aim it, hold L1 to lock a target. So L1's locked that target, and I press the square button. So he goes. Boo! That's cool. I like it. Do you need to lock on? You don't need to lock on. Look at that. You just boom, 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 boom. I love that. That is really good. Ooh. There we go. Right, they're all dead now. Oh, mushrooms have appeared. Right, so let's select the water and see what watering these mushrooms are going to do. Aha! It's built this. I can slide down. There we are. I've reached the temple. I've missed out on some things up there, I think, that probably I should have got first, but hey. Here's another trunk. Earth rune. You feel really strong when this is active. So there we are. That gives me strength. So there we go. That's the golden monkey. It's a puzzle platformer. Gosh, that was bright, wasn't it? Yes. Really nice. And I don't know how much of it is completed, but he said it's a work in progress, so it's probably not quite finished. Right, Grandma's House by V. Vinsanity B. A quick visit to Granny. So this is a horror. So this is a horror title. So expect darkness and creepiness and spooky things going on. It's a really good ident. I like that. Right. So we're in a corridor. In Granny's house. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, that looks like Granny. Hello, dear. Could you grab some birdseed for Granny? Thilda is starving. What sort of birds she got in there? Is that a crow? Can we have a look? We can't get any closer than that. So we can't see Granny, which is always a worry, because what on earth does Granny look like? Perhaps I don't want to know. Right, okay, so we're going to look for some birdseed. Here's the kitchen. There's a television set. What's this? This is a pestle and mortar. Oh, that's the tap. I don't want that on. There's a woman who's looking at... Oh, birdseed. There we go. Oh, that's turned the tap on. We don't turn the tap on. Right, let's go give Granny the birdseed then. Be dutiful, nice grandchild. Oh, she's got her hand out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a crow, isn't it? It's a strange pet to have, but hey. Oh, I've knocked over a candle. Ooh! Oh, I like the dripping effect. That's very good. That's not going to set fire to the house, is it? Oh, one more thing. Where'd you get my blanket, sweetie? It's in my room. There's a blazing fire there and you need a blanket as well. What's wrong with you, woman? Right, anyway. Now we've got to find Granny's bedroom. Is it through here? Gosh, this house is dark. I'm just expecting jump scares at any minute. This is what is going to happen. I'm going to get jump scared. What's going on out there? Looks like the garden. Oh, okay. That looks like it might be Granny's bedroom. Is this the blanket? Hello, somebody's wandering about upstairs. Who else lives with Granny then? That sounds a bit big to be a cat. Okay. Alright. Here's our blanket. What was that? Willow. Have we been locked in the cupboard? What's happened here? Oh no! Can we go? Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Let's go give Granny her blanket then. What is that? There's a guy in chains and others. Is that wailing dogs? What the hell is that noise? That's a horrid noise. I don't know what that is. Let's give Granny her blanket anyway. Where did he go? Did he go out the front door? Okay, well at least he left. Right, okay, right. I'm really worried about that candle dripping on that carpet. Anyway, blanket. You're too good to me. If only your granddad treated me like this. Ooh. We used to garden together. I could cook him the tastiest of meals too. Oh, how I miss him. Oh, so that wasn't Grandad then in the chains. Well, that's a relief. Now what do we do? Do you want anything else, Granny? You're creeping me out, to be honest with you. So I think I'm going to go this way. Should we go to the front door? Should we try and leave? We've given Granny a birdseed and a blanket. I don't think we need to be here anymore. We can go, can't we? Can't we go? Can we go? No, we can't go. Oh, God. What else is in this house? You could hear people upstairs, but where's the stairs? There's the telly. There's the dining room. There's the garden out there. Oh, this is so spooky and so dark. Let's get rid of the instructions because they're like in the way. That's Granny's bedroom, isn't it? That's Granny's bedroom. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh God, it's so dark. I'm going to leave it there because I don't know what to do now. Spooky stuff. A quick visit to Granny's. I don't know who she's got living in her house, but I don't think it's Grandad. Right, boxing demo now by Busiest Spark. A simple boxing game made over the course of 6 days. Let me know if you'd like this to become a full game. So this is just a demo of a boxing game. And there's not that many boxing games in Dreams at all. So it's nice to see somebody having an attempt at one. So let's have a look. So, hey kid, ready to hit the ring? I know you're only going to stay for a little while, so I won't take up much of your time. Just know that I'll be here to tell you the controls. Oh, and there'll be a surprise for you when you reach 100 hits. So there are the controls. It's basically press the square button. L2 to block, and the right to duck. Okay, so let's go back and do some punching. So there's punch, L2 to block, and duck. There we go. I'm ducking. Duck. Can I? There we go. There we go. I don't think ducking's doing any good. Let's just hit this. Yes. We need to get 100 hits on this, and then we get a prize. So it's not difficult. The animation's nice. Gameplay, just press the square button, is maybe a bit basic, but hey, it's early days for this game. I like the way they've imagined a crowd look without actually having to make a crowd. I think the referee guy's quite good. The way he's got his arms crossed and standing there. Right, we're getting near 100 hits now. Yay. Hey, you did it! I honestly didn't think you'd stay this long, but as promised, I got your surprise waiting for you right here. Before you take it, however, I want you to make absolutely sure you're ready. Press cross to open your surprise. Yes, thank you. Activating PunchBot 2000. And fight! Yeah, let's get him. Oh, he got me there. That wasn't good. Come out the way. That's it. Punch, 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 punch. Get out of the way. Punch, 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 punch. Get out of the way. Punch, 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 punch. Get out of the way. Punch, 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 punch. He's on the ropes now. Got him on the ropes. Oh, he headbutted me. That can't be allowed. Oh, he's sparking. That's good. Let's get out of the way. Punch, punch, punch. Oh, yeah, I think his life force is the one on the right, so I think I've nearly got him. Just one quick punch, I think. Yes! Oh, this is good. This is the KO sequence. Fatality! Now, they had a poll when I played this before to say, should you have jumping or not? Jumping or dodging? So, what did everybody decide? Here are the results. 0 and 0. Did nobody vote? I voted. Dodging wins with 44 votes to 30. I don't know why he's put 0 and 0 up if it was 44 to 30. Anyway, so dodging and not jumping. So he's going to change his game. So that's a good way of doing it. If you've got a demo, ask people, what would you like to see? Would you like me to do this? Would you like me to do that? That's rather good, actually. So there you are. Boxing demo. So there are the games for this week. Hope you enjoyed that. As always, if you've got anything that you find in the Dreamverse you think I might like, please send it to me. For those of you who don't know how to, if you see something you like see a car, for example, or a game, you press the Send To button, go to Send To Dreamer, type in Lady Lex UK. My little blue imp will come up with my name under it. Just select that and it will send me a link of whatever it is that you've chosen. And I will check that out. And if I like it too, I might put it in Pick of the Week. There's no guarantees on that, by the way. I put in what I like. Right. So thanks for watching. If you want to see more drunken Pick of the Weeks, which are adult orientated and restricted content on YouTube, then let me know. Otherwise, I'll just be carrying on doing Pick of the Week as normal. You will not lose Pick of the Week at the moment. The couple rules and regulations are a little bit confusing right now. Nobody really knows what's going to be acceptable or not. However, I do not make these videos with kids in mind. It is for adult creators of dreams, so I'm hoping that I won't be affected too much. But I might make the odd, more adult, shall we say, fun stuff. And that will be under restricted 18 plus only. If you like it, if you don't like it, tell me that as well. So let me know. Otherwise, ordinary Pick of the Weeks from now on, unless you'd like me to do something different. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in your dreams.